Now, all my Christianables, all my Christianables, announcement, all my Christianables. Where are you now that she's spiraling out of control? Where are you now that CPS is running at her door? Where is her family? Where are her true friends that's there to give her advice and tell her, just turn yourself in, do your time, do what you're supposed to do so you can be able to take care of your child? Where are you guys at? You can encourage her getting the face tattoos. You encourage her fighting a man. You encourage her to go out there and spiral out of control. You're loving it. You're enjoying it. You're jumping up and down for it. But where are you now that she needs you the most? She's on here speaking crazy. She's on here talking about sacrificing the firstborn. She's on here talking about all kind of things that you have never heard her talk about before. And then she's starting to look demonized. She's starting to look different. She's starting to look very weird. Where are you guys? Where are the holy hands now? And this is what they need to be asking each other, guys. Where are them holy hands now? Why y'all not putting those hands on her? But y'all can go and encourage her to spend money on y'all. Y'all can encourage her to do everything else but what y'all need her to do when it comes to the Father above. But I'm going to go ahead and let y'all watch this clips. And you guys, please be honest with me. And let me know. Do we need to go and get this baby from this girl and get this baby some proper doctor care? Some proper care, period. Like I said in my previous video, you don't never see her play with the baby with the toys. You don't never see her on screen at the doctor's office. You don't never see her being a mother, but you do see her drinking. You do see her smoking heavily. And allegedly she doing other substance that I only saw one other substance. I have not saw the rest. But I'm going to go ahead and let y'all be the judge and the jury of what you see that I see. And let's get some help for this young lady. Let's get some help for her. But you guys watch this video and please be honest with me and let me know what you see and how you feel. Thank you for stay tuned into my channel. Thank you for coming to it. And thank you for being my family. I love you guys and God bless.
Fans have been wondering for months why she kept her baby hidden from the public eye and got people really curious and worried. But things took a crazy turn when we found out some shocking details about Chrisean Jr.'s health. Apparently, Chrisean Jr. has fetal alcohol syndrome, which is a serious condition that can mess up a kid's development. And the worst part is it's totally preventable if the mom takes care of herself during pregnancy. This bombshell rocked social media and suddenly everyone was all up in Chrisean Rock's business, questioning her parenting skills and lifestyle choices. The internet exploded with arguments and accusations, and poor Chrisean got caught in the middle of it all, with people questioning if she's a good mom and what her past actions mean for her kid. Now, Chrisean has always kept people hooked with her controversial personality and strange habits. She's known for being bold and saying whatever comes to mind, and her fans can't get enough of her crazy life. However, one thing that's always been a mystery is Chrisean's relationship with her child, Chrisean Jr. They keep most of it private, but every now and then we catch a glimpse of them on online platforms. But now, with the news about Chrisean Jr.'s health, everyone's looking closely at their relationship and questioning Chrisean's choices as a mom. Chrisean has always been someone who pushes boundaries and loves stirring up trouble. Whether it's her wild social media posts or attention-grabbing stunts, she's never been one to shy away from the spotlight or the criticism that comes with it. Some people admire her fearlessness, but others think she's just reckless and irresponsible. Fans have always had mixed opinions about Chrisean. Some think she's real and humble, while others think she's a bad influence on herself and those around her. Now, with all of the attention on her relationship with Chrisean Jr., she's facing even more judgment from both her fans and her haters.
So people have been worried about Chrisean Rock's baby because of the way that he cries. Take a listen. And here's another example.
It's okay, don't cry, don't cry. Look. You sparing me right now. I like that.
The news about Chrisean Jr. having fetal alcohol syndrome caused a huge shock on social media and everywhere else. As more details came out about the condition, people were left stunned by the accusations of Chrisean Rock's negligence during pregnancy. This revelation shed light on a really troubling part of Chrisean's life, and it made a lot of people worried and angry. Fetal alcohol syndrome is a serious condition that can be prevented, and it can have long-lasting effects on those who have it. In this case, it made people question Chrisean's choices and how they might have affected her child's health. The public reacted quickly and strongly to Chrisean Jr.'s diagnosis. Social media was filled with discussions and arguments, and many people were outraged and couldn't believe the news. Some called Chrisean selfish and irresponsible, while others felt sorry for Chrisean Jr. and worried about his future. With all this attention, Chrisean had to confront some uncomfortable truths about her choices and what they led to. It is a wake-up call that would have a big impact on her life. Meanwhile, Chrisean Rock's response to all the public scrutiny about her personal life just made things worse. One thing she did that really got people talking was getting a tattoo of Blueface's mugshot on her face. A lot of fans like you thought it was weird and criticized her for it, but Chrisean stood by her decision, saying it was a way for her to express herself and defy those who tried to control her life. However, a lot of fans saw it as a misguided attempt to distract from the more important issues, like her alleged neglect of Chrisean Jr.'s health and well-being. Another troubling incident happened during an Instagram live session. Chrisean seemed totally unaware of Chrisean Jr.'s crying sounds, even though you could hear it in the background. Instead of taking care of her child, she just kept talking to her followers on social media. This made a lot of people question her judgment as a parent. It was a clear example of how fame and attention can be more important to some people than their own kids. Blueface getting involved in the drama surrounding Chrisean Rock and Chrisean Jr. made things even more complicated. Before we found out about Chrisean Jr.'s medical condition, Blueface had been warning everyone about Chrisean's behavior while she was pregnant. He was worried that she was using substances like alcohol and drugs, and he said that her choices could seriously harm their baby. But Chrisean and her supporters didn't take his warning seriously and thought he was just trying to ruin her reputation as an ex. But after Chrisean Jr.'s diagnosis, people started paying attention to what Blueface had been saying. He accused Chrisean of caring more about partying and having fun than her child's health. He said she kept doing risky things even though she knew it could hurt their baby.
That's your fault. How is it not? Because you lie a lot. So when you lie a lot, mother poses pressure, your child. That's how life works.
A lot of people were really upset by what Blueface said and thought it showed that Chrisean was a bad person and parent. But now, it looks like Blueface was right for speaking out against Chrisean Rock and bringing attention to substance abuse amid her pregnancy. Public backlash against Chrisean Rock was swift and unforgiving, with many expressing outrage and disgust at her alleged neglect of Chrisean Jr.'s health. Celebrities and public figures weighed in on the controversy, with some condemning Chrisean's actions in no uncertain terms. Rapper Cardi B took to social media to express her dismay, stating, "It breaks my heart to see a mother neglect her child like this. Chrisean needs to wake up and realize the impact of her actions on Chrisean Jr.'s future." Similarly, actress and activist Terry Washington tweeted, "As a mother, I am appalled by Chrisean's behavior. Every child deserves to be loved and cared for regardless of their circumstances. Chrisean needs to do better for her son." It is obvious that Chrisean's excessive partying and substance use during her pregnancy may have contributed to Chrisean Jr.'s fetal alcohol syndrome. She is already getting a lot of accusations and criticism thrown at her, but she's not taking it lying down. She has gone on social media to defend herself and deny any wrongdoing. She is saying that her son's well-being has always been her top priority and she would never intentionally harm him. Chrisean claims, "I love my son more than anything in this world and I would never do anything to intentionally harm him. These allegations are false and hurtful, and I will not stand by while my character is attacked."
In response to all of this worry, Chrisean made a video addressing the rumors that her baby has cry-to-chat syndrome. She says that her baby is healthy and that the doctors would have told her if he had a syndrome.
But actions speak louder than words, and Chrisean is actually doing something about her son's medical condition. She's decided to seek medical attention for him, which is a big deal considering how serious his condition is. She surprised everyone by going back on social media to announce her decision and how she's putting her son's health above everything else. She has consulted with medical professionals and is determined to do whatever it takes to make sure he gets the care and support he needs. She revealed, "After careful consideration and consultation with medical professionals, I have decided to seek treatment for my son's condition. I am committed to doing whatever it takes to ensure that he receives the care and support he needs to thrive." Despite all the criticism she's faced, she's not backing down. She's fully committed to her son's well-being and wants to prove to everyone that she can be a loving and responsible mother. But what do you think about Chrisean's response